Okay, so every day we know that these buttons are there, so we have to put forth a plan of action. And that plan of action is regardless of what happens, we're staying in the will of God.
Yes.
Regardless of what happens, we're staying obedient to God.
Yes.
Regardless of what happens, we will have faith in
Yes.
God Almighty. And these are the things that we need to understand and instill into our lives.
Yes. Yes.
David had a delight in God. But David understood through the lesson of Uzzah that you can't do things your way. Because while they were carrying the Ark of the Covenant, the bull shifted to the left.
Yes.
And King Uzzah thought that it was going to drop the Ark of the Covenant, which God says you never touch. You never touch my Ark, ever. And through his disobedience, he touched the Ark of the Covenant. David bore witness to him touching the Ark of the Covenant. And when he touched it, God smote him, as the text reads. In other words, he got killed. Right on the spot. Right on the spot for his disobedience. Now David is looking at this and then he rethinks, hey, God has a method. And I have to walk this road the way God says to walk it.
Yes.
Not the way I say to walk it, but the way God said to walk it.
Yes.
I have to be obedient to the will of God regardless of what the circumstances are.
Glory to God.
And when I say regardless, he saw the ark as something that he thought was holy, that he knew was holy. He saw it shifting because of the ox was, who knows what, whatever the case is. He thought it was going to somehow fall. So there it comes. And he had a good reason to be disobedient in his own mind. He had a very good reason to be disobedient in his own mind. But God said, this is the way I want it done. Far too many times we